hopping on to another group. In this case, it's Group B, so all these players, and as one of them leaves, it's a bit unfortunate. We will be able to get him back soon, I hope, but these are all players that we haven't had on the stream as of yet, so these are all new players for us to look at. Let's see, there is one person who will be swapping, I hope, onto their main account, so we should be able to get in shortly. But seeing as these are two completely new teams, let's hop over to two teams real quickly, Tyrant. Let's start off with your expectations.
Yes, coming out with Nameless ääwÚ, they already had a change from the roster you see on the card. I believe Destiny is no longer in,
Indeed.
and we have a person called Core in this lineup now, if I am correct.
Core is indeed in this lineup, yeah. He's been doing quite a bit of work on the DPS.
Exactly. Core mostly known for a main tank play in a team called Quick Thrill. Now flexing his muscles over to that
DPS,
to the DPS lineup, to the DPS, and he's already shown what he can do on DPS by winning another set tournament.
Indeed, that's really good. And don't forget to look at his season 12 on this account, ladies and gentlemen, because he did play Doomfist back then, and he got to the 4.2k rating. So it's definitely a good amount of competition there. However,
yes,
speaking
exactly.
of DPS, Looking For Tyrant, aka our favorite team, we do have Fume as the very potent DPS player there.
Exactly, Fume really well known for his hitscan capabilities, certainly on that Widowmaker. His Widowmaker is so far one of the best in this Discord. And well, we certainly want to look at what he will be able to do against a team of Nameless ääwÚ with Core in that lineup right now.
Indeed. We are almost ready, it seems. In the meantime, we see that Looking For Tyrant does have one Symmetric shirt with two training bots who are about my favorite teammates, if you will. They remind me of Solo Q. But let's see how things will go, because we're looking at our first map pick, which is Volskaya, which is a map that we haven't seen. It was not one of our opening maps, no. We've seen Horizon Lunar Colony and Hanamura, so people are definitely varying quite a lot in their 2CP preferences, insofar that you can speak of preferring 2CP. But I think this is a map that could be quite interesting, because it offers a lot of variety, I would say. And on top of that, it also offers a lot of sidelines to Fume. Okay, both teams are ready. It would seem that we are completely ready to get into this map. Let's get it going.
Yes. This map TF really definitely plays around, they definitely want to play on Fume here and his Widowmaker pick. Volskaya known as a prominent Widowmaker map, even going as far back as Overwatch League season
even earlier.
Once.
Remember in the season 3 and 4 when like Dallas Field whipped out a massive soldier on one high ground, Widowmaker on the other. Have fun dealing with that. Those were the times, man. Jeez.
Certainly that. However, those days are long gone, and we only see goats now.
So understandable. In the meantime, though, one thing I would like to highlight, with Nerboss and Krill, you have two players that fancy a bit of off-tank, but both are very capable Hammonds in their own right. And so far, we've only seen Hammonds in like an urgent stall pick situation, but I think in this case, we might actually be able to see some Hammonds like straight out of the gates. Let's see if the heroes unlock. And
certainly so.
Krill is on Winston in this case, and Nerboss is on the Diva. I'm looking at Red Team, and I see some doubt.
Well, maybe there's no doubt, but you certainly see and expect a goats on the offense. Maybe not so much on the defense, but on the offense it is working quite well. However, if we look onto the defense, we do see the double sniper composition, which I thought is probably one of the more dominant compositions here. The Hanzo have the Widow and Hanzo have so much space if they don't run against the dive composition.
Indeed, it's definitely true. And once again, Key and Lady Ramsey on the Ana for the crucial anti-net and possible sleep dart, and Zenyatta with Key, the crucial Discord orb. They might just be able to get a tiny bit of extra damage, and let's see how this plays out. There's a lot of healing online, which means that probably Battle Pants will be able to farm up his dragon quickly, but Core has a lot of pressure on his shoulders here to get those crucial headshots. Let's see if he can land it. And Fume, renowned for his hit scan play, instantly going for the Zarya. Going for a close fight once more. Krill jumps in low, misses, but a big anti comes in from Lady Ramsey. Crucial distraction there, Plosky on 1 HP. And they finally get some kills onto Iridium Miner in this case.
Wow, that was again
crucial anti-nade.
This bug tournament is all about the big anti-nades and who can have the biggest. Like we have seen it on every single one of our matches.
People like playing Ana, and I cannot blame them.
With anti-nades like this, everybody should play it.
Yeah. In the meantime, Core getting very low and Fume with a crucial right click, putting on his projectile Zarya skills, because that's what DPS is these days. In the meantime, still the picks are now in the favor of Red Team. Diva finally gets back into the mech, And let's see how this plays out. Another crucial Anthony. Plusky is low again and he falls. Graviton comes in with the Nanoboost Diva. You're not going to take that down anytime soon, you would say. Has the Diva Bomb is going to clutch it in, and instantly he commits to Transcendence there. Once you get the stall going, the Mario comes in on the backline, and we've seen that Lady Ramsey is being spotted up by the Diva now. They need to land this helping here, but Nerboss takes down Lady Ramsey, and it would seem that this Goats Cup is going to find success on first point here.
Exactly that. Dark Dagger wants to go a bit for stall, but
not gonna matter too much.
No use.
Indeed, and looking at this now, like Fume was very quick to charge his Graviton Surge, but Plusky and Pedro, Amigo B, both getting close to his ultimates. Nerboss still has the Diva Bomb, and look at Iridium Miner. One Fire Strike will seal the deal to that Earth Shatter, and it will open up all the plays for him.
Exactly. We see the swap. We see the swap going on for static tanks. However, this means that they're at a very vast disadvantage going up against the Goats composition. With his known for
Choi gets taken down. Corey with a crucial pick onto Choi, and Battle Pants takes down the other stuff, but that's all the healing stinger out of this team comp. Very good defense here by blue team. Course,
amazing Dragon Strike coming in.
Indeed. And Nerboss gets staggered out a tiny bit. They have people on point so they can deal with this little Diva right here. Not a problem.
Amazing there. Dragon Strike coming out and splitting up the team, allowing Battle Pants to even get a kill out of it. And
indeed. And
also
Core
getting
opened up with a crucial headshot. In the meantime, we're seeing some swaps. Core is going back into his main tank roots, and Krill's going onto the Diva. And it would seem that in a very short moment we might see some Goats v Goats mirror matchup. And well, I think we've never seen those before, but we'll see
we have not seen that yet on the Poke Tourney. Core, however, is a prominent main tank player.
And the anti-nade again from Lady Ramsey, finding 3 or 4 people, and instantly 2 picks on the back of that very crucial player there. Plusky will not be able to escape much longer.
Nope, exactly. Really, again, like the anti-nade's coming out.
If they're landing them, then yeah, that shuts down a fight.
Yeah, I mean,
then in its tracks.
They have found the counter to Goats in this tournament right now, and that is constant anti-nades.
Well, that's one of the options. There's multiple options, but true, Goats is a very prominent composition right now, but I do like to see some variation and some creativity here and there.
We do have 3 support ults and a Shatter coming out from Team Red, and a Graviton, almost a big 6.
Indeed, but then again, there's a Nanoboost online still, and still that Grav Dragon for blue team is also not far away. A big anti-hit lands again onto the enemy main tank. Nanoboost comes in onto Core, and they want to go for this. Both Gravitons get exchanged, but in the meantime, only Plusky falls to the Grav Dragon, which is crucial. Key looking to save his team here. Core, yeah, this is a good cleanup here by blue team. And that is crucial because they managed to live through Fume's Graviton Surge. Sure, they used their own, but that's such a crucial ultimate to live through. And Plusky also used his ultimates. If I'm looking at Red Team's ultimate bank right now, Nerboss is getting close and Fume charged something back onto it. But that's all there is to it. They invested so heavily.
Twitch chat, can you count how many ultimates were invested in that fight just now? Because I count a total of 8.
5 from Red Team, Graph Dragon plus Transcendence. I think we're at 8, yeah. And Nanoboost was also used. Nanoboost was used. It's 9.
So 9 ultimates there. However, Core still has the Shadow up. This could be the game changer. Another big anti coming out here.
Indeed, and they're just getting all this damage and looking to farm those ultimates back up again. And with Battle Pants on the hunt and finding so much value, he's going to get ready together with Dark Dagger for a new Graviton Surge combo. Quite shortly, Dark Dagger 95% on his ultimate. He has it. Will he end speed though? He might just wait a tiny bit.
He's gonna wait until Battle Pants has his. Oh, but a huge Shatter down!
And a very nice kill from Dark Dagger there. Very convincing fight with for blue team. And still, Fume is still out there, but he's going to get staggered out just a bit. He's going to get a bit of graph charge, sure, but looking at blue team...
Stagger, Nerboss. Well, there you go.
Once again. But now looking at blue team, they've got such a powerful hander in terms of ultimates. They have the graph combo, they have double support to sustain through things. Crow can always Diva Bomb and get back into Smack and Core. Surely he just uses Earth Shatter, but at the pace they're keeping it up right now, 1 Graviton, 1 Fire Strike equals new Shatter, basically.
I mean... 1 Shatter and the rest of your team has their ultimates up. What more could you ask for?
Indeed, very crucial
fight
there.
They will have that graph combo up and no support ults!
Indeed, the graph comes in instantly. Hunter is ready on the back, not having it eaten, and that's a lot of damage. Core swinging into it, gets the Shatter. And off of 2 very simple ultimates, they just win the fight so cleanly. Amigo B on the Lucio just resets quickly. However, Nerboss does have his Diva Bomb, and right now we're looking at a very potent fight for Red Team again. They do have those double support ults coming up, they do have the grab Diva Bomb. And Iridium Miner and Plusky both very close to their ults as well.
Exactly, they want to finish out this fight with that Diva Bomb combo, the bigger bang as it were.
Indeed.
But however, they need to be very careful because Core will be able to block most of it. Will the Brigitte or the Reinhardt be able to charge out the Rhine?
Might be, but firstly, Battlepants takes down Choi. Once again, they're fighting these crucial picks on this main healer a lot, and Nerbal's already very low again. If he loses mech here and it happens, that's crucial. They need to get him to reset quickly, and he needs to find the edge as quickly as he can, and well, he is very much realizing that, luckily.
Nerbal's with another, sadly had to reset to get his mech back.
Yeah, indeed, and this gives so much time against the blue team to get their ultimates going. Red team has to hurry up there. They have the big 6 almost coming up, and this is their crucial fight where they should be able to win it out.
Exactly, but it's almost... not yet, though. It's big 6 against almost big 6. I think Dark Dagger and Battlepants will be able to get their ultimates here. So this will mean a 12 ultimate fight perhaps coming up.
Well, last Puck tournament I casted a 11 ultimate fight, so we'll see if we can break that record. The D-Bomb flies out first.
D-Bomb coming in.
And it finds nothing. That means the fight might drag out. We might call it a 12-1 fight.
Oh, huge fire strike!
Takes down Battlepants. This is their go side. This is their chance to go in. D-Bomb comes in, and so comes Shadow from one side. The shield was not really needed to get the Nameless going, but the Graviton Surge comes in. A lot of health committed right there again, and we have to see at the end of this fight what's going on.
Goodbye, Reinhardt!
Goodbye, Reinhardt.
Charges off the map.
Very good, and Battlepants getting close to yet another Dragon Strike, but Red Team is getting all the kills here. Nerbal's finally getting that final pick onto Krill, and we see the Red Team now taking also down. Battlepants is going to do this. Core going back onto Hammond and Key swapping onto Lucia. They want to get this last second stall going. Bubble goes onto him, Core rolling back in, gets a good anti onto Choi!
Oh,
Choi is such low on HP, and Key takes now with one last shot. Dragons come in to point around, pushing out Plosky and Fume completely separated.
Will they be able to do this? It looks like it. They have a pick. Oh, okay.
Red Team manages to stabilize and get their attack going. Still, there's still a Hammond, a Lucia, and a Div on point. And their Reinhardt is sleeping left corner. That means there's no shield up front to block any damage coming in from the Hanzo. Battlepants is up top again. It's now completely onto Nervals to get onto that. Core used that little stall, and slowly but steadily we're seeing that D-Bomb comes in. Both Gravitons get landed again. A lot of kills still coming in favor of Red Team, and they will be able to capitalize at the very last second.
Yes, exactly.
I tried to keep track. Red Team used all their ultimates, and I think did Battlepants use his ultimate at the start of the fight? Because it might have been a 12 fight. Twitch chat.
How about we let Twitch chat?
Let's see if you
can
count
friend. Again. How many ultimates were used in that fight?
Indeed. I know Twitch chat, sorry. They like their Kappas, they like their Resident Sleepers, but I would like to see some numbers in there as well. How many ults were used in the fight? If it's 12, we're breaking a record, because the previous Overseas and Puck tournament saw one team fight with 11 ultimates used. I know what the fun part about that one was, Tyrant. I was casting that one with Scrooty, and he suddenly disconnected 10 seconds prior to that fight. So I was looking at the bottom left of my screen. Scrooty left the game, and I look at all those ultimates and like, damn, this is Rap God mode coming in.
Solo casting against 11 ultimates. Well, that's one way to screw up your voice, so to say.
It happens, but hey, we've all been through worse. In the meantime, Iridium Miner is locking into that Hammond. I think we want to commit to this, and Krull is also picking up that Hammond. This is what I was talking about. In this case, it's not Narabos, who's like kind of the Hammond specialist, if you will, but we are seeing two Hammonds straight out of the gate right now. Let's see how they manage to do this.
They probably want to also run multi-DPS composition, even though I say that Core is picking up the Winston duty, showing how and why he is like a really prominent main tank.
Still a very flexible player. He did it very good on DPS in his own right. Just filling to what the team needs. Every team would want one of this.
Very interesting what we will see here. We will see a double sniper composition coming out from the defense, and from the offense a triple tank dive
with a nano-willing Genji to finish up on it. If they get these pile drivers going with the Winston jumps and the Genji dash, that could be devastating. Let's see how they manage to pull it off. However, they have to find their targets, because Team Red is very split with all these different high grounds and mobility heroes. Meantime, the fight's starting off on separate angles here, but Fume finds the first pick onto Battlepants. Crucial takes the one DPS Singer out of Blue Team. And we see now Red Team should be able to clean this up unless the tanks makes a massive play.
This is the guy we wanted to look out for. Fume on that Widowmaker, already showing why... Okay, well, now that I say that, he misses a few shots.
Yeah, happens. But in the meantime, they do find... Nervos finds a D-Mac onto Dark Dagger, Fume finds a crucial pick onto Key. Core surely takes down Choi, which is a good trade in its own right, but it would seem like Red Team, with all those kills, is going to win out this team fight.
Fume on that Widowmaker, an extreme threat, certainly if you don't have something to counter Widow.
Indeed. Again, it's one of the heroes that you have to get onto. If I was the blue team right here with a triple tank dive, I would say Plosky or Amigo B, Pedro are like the go-to targets, like the Ash or the Zenyatta. Those are not too escapable, not too slippery. And trust me, when Zenyatta gets hit by 3 different people at the same time whilst being crowd control, I think he's going to be gone, man.
That is certainly true. Engage coming in again. Core going onto Fume.
They want to get onto it. They're putting a lot of research into killing this map. Fume is getting the double pocket. They're not having any of it, but Choi is the first one to fall once again. That takes a lot of the stinger out of this, and Nervals gets out of the Diva mech. In the meantime, Dark Dagger also loses Diva mech due to Iridium Miner, and Amigo B is now being chased. Krill finds the crucial kill to Pitter there. Dark Dagger takes down Fume. And with the Nano Boost, but 2 kills instantly come into Red Team. It's still anyone's game. The advantage would be in spawn for the Blue Team, and they're getting some kills going. But still, who will be able to clutch out this fight? It's very close together. Nervals comes out of the Diva mech. Beatrop gets committed, and Krill, just being a minesweeper right there, takes down like 60% of all the mines with some of the self-adapted shields and Lucia shields. And it would seem that, yeah, Blue Team will be able to capitalize on this point now.
Yeah, the point will go over to Nameless ųwÚ right here.
Fun thing right there, Lady Ramsey threw a grenade from spawn and it landed right onto the objective. She managed to heal her own team just coming out of spawn, tossing out a grenade. One way to get ult charge to confirm a fight.
Well, there you go. Core just backpedaling, doesn't want to get hit by the Widow. Widow is taking some pot shots from their main. Potentially looking at a pick, and there is one exact.
One of those crucial picks that Fume can definitely have. He's at times a bit inconsistent, but in the match like this on Volskaya, which is definitely a map that he will be very apt at, he's definitely pulling the weight here.
He's getting the space, he's getting the damage boost. The only thing he needs to do is just click some heads.
In the meantime, Iridium Miner has swapped onto the Reinhardt, so they want to get a bit more of a stationary defense going there. They will have a Diva to stall out the fight a bit, which is good enough. You can control the high ground a bit better. Fight is breaking loose, get battle bans. Yeah, but they have to Transcendence and the Valkyrie, both ults used, and Krill and Dark Dagger manage to fight Nervos in combined fashion. In the meantime, Fume takes down Battle Punch once again, and Bob is being thrown on point by Plosky. A lot of ults being thrown back and forth, but it would seem like Red Team does have the advantage here. Choice Valkyrie is wearing off, but as I say that, Blue Team finds 2 kills, and without a Mercy Valkyrie, it's going to be rough. Plosky takes down Dark Dagger's Diva mechs. They have to once again get this defense going, and Nervos wants to go into this fight. They want to commit to this defense. They get the Diva going, but Core's bubble blocks it off just in time. Core takes down Amigo B as that happens.
Core, man, also making so much space. However, will they have the damage to capitalize?
No, they will not. They get
cap?
2 kills, and Key managed to get the Diva bomb going. And in the meantime, Choi gets a good res off on the Plosky, but it might not be enough. Ooh, the crucial hack there onto the Hammond. That is a very crucial hack. Iridium Miner is in a whole lot of hurt right now. And he manages to deliver just a tiny bit of HP, but Plosky falls once again. Dark Dagger gets some extra damage going. So does Battle Pants. Getting some clutch kills going. Amigo B now on the leash trying to stop it. He also gets taken down by Dark Dagger. And it would seem like still Blue Team is in this. Choi falls as well. It's only a Diva now, but the stall is getting hacked up. And extra Diva bomb just to clear the measures up. Big damage there onto the Hammond, not really able to stall him. Plosky has to get back onto this May. They get a last second pressure with the Hammond. There will buy time for Plosky to get onto this point. He's looking to freeze the enemy team, looking to wall himself in, but he gets knocked off the point. Not there to contest. That's rough. A very excellent team fight by Blue Team right there.
That May absolutely got rolled in every literal sense, being rolled off of the payload there.
Yeah, that's disheartening.
Blue
Team is bigger, but do keep in mind, Red Team, which will be looking for Tyrant, they had only 23 seconds, but at least they managed to cap it before the overtime kicked in, which means they will have, like you mentioned, a second attack at capping this, and if they manage to get just that one quick fight going, and they get the snowball, then they're definitely in this game.
That is certainly true, but it's only 1 minute, that means only either one quick fight,
or 2 start
one quick and one, either 2 quick fights, or 1 big fight, and if I were to be looking for Tyrant, I want to be looking for that big fight that will secure us the map win, but you need to do it with a more explosive comp.
Indeed, if I'm looking at Red Team right now, they'll be the first to attack. I'm seeing Fume on the far end, I'm seeing Plosky on the Sombra. Definitely a composition that can work quite well if you manage to hack up one of those crucial tanks. It'll probably be Reinhardt or Diva, depending on the composition. If you can land those rockets, it can definitely be viable, but a lot of pressure is currently on Fume and Plosky, because surely if they can get their synergy right, that EMP barrage is some good hack and good damage, then it'll work. Otherwise, we're in a whole lot of hurt, because I do not see this Mercy Lucia composition getting that much value otherwise.
That is certainly true. Oh, Fume actually last minute swap over to the Widowmaker. Now this is actually better. Okay,
triple DPS, Nervos. They want to get these plays going, and I can kind of see it. You want to be able to get quick into the fight. You want to be able to get your value quickly.
They're
you may not be able to get that
composition on the defense, but it's not so. They're running against two snipers again, which will be really difficult for the Pharah to get any sort of space, since she's constantly being pressured by this Ashe and potentially a bit of Hanzo.
In a sense, and as you said, Hanzo gets the pick, but do keep in mind as well, Fume does have the range advantage here, and Fume instantly, as we said, it takes down Dark Dagger, which means that this will be a quick reset, but they might just be able to get some extra damage going. However, the teamfight still seems to be still ongoing. Fume is still deeply inserting, gets a second pick on both DPS, doing just what he needs to do in this teamfight, and now he's inserted on top of that. Core finally takes down Fume, but the damage may have already been done. Those two snipers are not in the teamfight. Nervos needs to get out alive here. These are a whole lot of hurt. Krill and Core managed to clean up. Man, and Choi finally gets the res onto Fume, but he takes down Amigo B. Crucial pick right there. Summer TPing out. Fume is being harassed once more, but he does get some backup from his team right now. However, no one on point just yet. Choi sort of dabbling in and out, but he gets taken out. Plosky takes down Core.
D.Va slept.
Iridium Miner does manage to secure the overtime.
The Widowmaker is still uncontested.
Now, as we say that, however, a lot of disruption onto the point right now, but D.Va instantly falls out of mech. Oh, and blue team will be able to full hold this. Battle Pants and Dark Dagger get those 4 kills going combined. Man.
Wow, after what seems to be like enough picks for Team Red to cap the point, Team Blue just swung it around completely.
Yeah, Fume got the crucial picks there. He got both DPS done, which is exactly what he needs to do there on the Widowmaker, and in the absence of a Mercy, there was no option to resurrect those heroes. However, Krill and Core getting the crucial picks going, Core landing onto Fume when the grapple hook was down, confirming the kill there. And just as that happened, Nervos was creating a lot of pressure onto the point, but Krill dealt with that very effectively, suddenly taking out the only tank and the only real range threat in Widowmaker. Very well played there by blue team.
Exactly, and look at this time bank. You need to full hold them for 4.5 minutes. That's even more than you get to start with.
Indeed, and keep in mind as well,
really hard task.
That's not even a guaranteed point by any means. In that case, we'll just go to a King of the Hill tiebreak, and then you have to start all over again with all this stress and whatnot. I would say that the cards are definitely in the favor shuffled for a red team here, I would say. Or, sorry, for blue team, rather.
Exactly. And they want to come out on this offense with what looks to be also, again, that same dive comp which won them the first round with, well, this time...
a considerable time bank.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just as I say that again, Triple DPS wants to come out here.
Indeed. And for the onto defense... Dark Dagger committing honorary suicide. I feel you, brother. It happens.
However, on the defense, this is quite interesting. No hit scans coming out.
Hit scans, no. I guess they just want to get those ultimates and these clutch plays going. In the meantime, we'll swaps back and forth.
The triple tank dive composition with the Sombra.
Indeed, a lot of disruption right there, and it's going to be very hard to pull off in a sense because there will not be as much damage, but you have so much in disruption in terms of abilities. As we said though, Fume takes down Lady Ramsey, getting the Stinger out of this attack for now.
Oh man, the snipe from downtown will actually pick up the Ana.
Plosky takes out Key. Those DPS finding a lot of value, and Plosky already 65% leading into that Riptire. Definitely getting a lot of damage onto those free tanks in.
I mean, it has been an anti-dive hero for so long, and well, it's effective against triple tanks. Those grenades will land somewhere.
And don't forget that Trap can be devastating on a hero like Hammond, who relies so much on his mobility.
That for sure. This is going to be very interesting to see if they can actually deal with this Junkrat who's constantly spamming in.
Well, they're getting on top of it right now, but instantly the peel comes and the healing comes. However, Fume is getting hacked, I believe, on the Hunter. Yeah, he does, but he does manage to get just a crucial pick in going. And he is very low on HP, needs a lot of help from his team right now, but he's getting it just in time. Red team will hold on for now. We're looking at 3 minutes until like this team fight's really over. They managed to hold for 1.5 minutes already. Why not more?
Yeah, exactly. Very impressive. Ults coming up from Red team already on the defense. You have the Valkyrie to sustain. You have the Riptire to potentially take out a few supports, or even a tank if you're lucky and if you're close enough.
And other ults are coming up as well. However, blue team is currently swapping some things. They put battle pants onto the Genji instead of the Sombra, which I think is a good thing because you can definitely get this Nano Blade going. It's definitely one of the things you're looking for.
And more damage for within a dive, but he's picked off!
Instantly falls to Iridium Miner, and the Valkyrie gets committed by Red team. It would seem, yeah, and the Riptide too. This is definitely Red team's fight to win. However, I think this is a bit of an over-investment here. They commit 2 ultimates in a fight where they get 2 clean picks. Krill, however, does take down Plosky. They might look to resurrect this.
Yes, they used 2 ultimates, but look at what they got in return. They got 4 ultimates back. The Self-Destruct, the Primal Rage, the Zenyatta ultimate, the Transcendence, and the Dragon Strike.
Yes, but those are all kind of already coming. However, Battle Pants, once again, not really feeling too comfortable. And again, you're going to swap over to this McCree now. However, both tank ults are online. I'm definitely looking for Core and Dark Dagger to start making those plays here. Fume instantly pops out the Dragon. It's very early. But if he gets damage boost, he might be able to farm it again. Who knows?
Exactly. This McCree is looking for anti-dive capabilities.
Core
already takes out Plosky!
Crucial pick right there. This is blue team's opening. This is exactly what they were looking for. They get the dive in going. They get the nap ultimates, and Krill takes down Choi. No resurrect. This is blue team's fight to win right now.
Core with those swinging nano fists. You don't see it often, but it can do a lot of damage.
But Narabos with a double kill! And already might takes down Lady Ramsey. Red team is still in this, and they want to commit to this. Narabos being saved with the Transcendence. He is looking to make those plays right now. In the meantime, Iridium Miner is back on Winston. Amigo B finally falls to Dark Dagger. Iridium Miner takes down Core. A default now comes in from Dark Dagger, but everyone gets out just in time.
Oh, what was
The
it
D.Va
enough?
gets it. Probably not.
It's
D.Va
still-
comes back on point. There is a little mindfuck going in point, but there's still
Belba's
3
coming back
people
on
coming in. Plosky takes down Crow. Crucial pick right there. Choi is in the meantime back in the fight, but Dark Dagger's instantly on him, takes him down again straight out of the spawn gates. Court getting back onto this Tracer. They want to win it right here, right now. He gets the kill, so does Dark Dagger. Beat drop. He loses the beat drop. Crucial pick by Plosky there. Meantime, Plosky also traps Dark Dagger with very low speed. Quick high noon reload coming in there from Battle Pants. However, Plosky finally falls, so does Amigo B. I still look at Blue Team with the spawn advantage. We'll be able to capitalize right here. Nervos has a new D.Va bomb just in time. Will it be able to find something again? It does! It finds 2 kills, but Dark Dagger takes the last kill. Is there anyone left to touch? No!
Oh my lord,
First map. Narballs with 2 D.Va bombs and 2 D.Va bomb kills in that single fight as well. Nameless ääwූ manages to win that one. That is just a GG right there. That was an impressive round.
That was a 1.5 minute fight in my opinion. It all started off with the double bomb from Narballs and some picks. However, it was not enough. Twice in a row it wasn't enough, and Nameless ääwූ actually got the map out of it.
Indeed. In the meantime, we'll be looking for a payload map to be decided by. Let's quickly look up what
that
team that
is,
was.
I think, Looking For Tyrant.
Looking for Tyrant, yeah. LFT gets the map pick.
Exactly that. What I actually think it's going to be another Route 66 to play around.
Yeah, I'm wondering what payload map it could be. I don't know, like, it was interesting because we know Fume for his DPS mechanics, of course, on where here's like Widowmaker, but they rolled out of the gates with a Ghost composition featuring Fume on the Zarya. And in a sense, I could also imagine they might be playing a map like Rialto, where you can play both those very tank compositions alongside possibly a Widowmaker.
That's very much true. Or will we be
Dorado,
able to see one of the...
Dorado
map. It is.
Dorado it is.
I was hoping to see maybe a bit of Gibraltar, because that's one of my favorite maps at the moment. But it seems like we're going to Dorado, and again, we have seen the capabilities of how people can full hold on this map. This is
indeed first
a
point
really interesting map.
Very intense, yeah. We'll see
you
what
can
they
run
do.
everything here again.
Once again, yeah, it can be done on every map, but as we said, we see that a lot of teams just fancy playing goats on quite a few maps. However, we do know that leading into second point, Fume on the Widowmaker with such a vast amount of high ground and sidelines at his disposal. It's
exactly
crazy.
true, but will it be enough though? Because Nameless ääwූ seems to be a really strong team.
They do
playing around their Widow.
But do keep in mind, the last game we had was very close, and you know they can definitely maybe get the last little push going. And I know LFT definitely wants to stay in this game. They want to win this one.
They want to win, certainly. They want to go to the semis here.
Indeed.
Actually, are these 2 teams already confirmed for semis? I don't know.
Not entirely yet, because I do know that the other team, Ricardo Flickers, managed to win both of their teams. That does mean that Nameless ääwූ has a slightly better map advantage, because they managed to take 1 map from Ricardo Flickers. But they are equal. They both lost their first series. So this is definitely the one where they want to make it happen. Whoever wins this one gets to go to the semifinals, a head-to-head duel deciding it all here.
Exactly, and we're traveling to Dorado.
What a wonderful
I'm
map
really
it is.
wondering what they're going to run here. We already saw the Protect the Soldier with triple tank come out. Huge composition, actually. I really like that because, well, Soldier's very fun hero to play.
I see.
But yeah,
we saw some hero teases here and there, haven't been picked, but we are actually getting to the 30-second limit now until all our heroes will be available.
What do you expect? What red team will run here on offense?
Are they offense?
They are offense.
They are offense. Okay, yeah.
The little thingies lit up.
Okay, I couldn't see that too well. Sorry. I think Fume will definitely favor the Widowmaker here. They oftentimes play a Widowmaker on this map, from what I know. And leading at the second point, you definitely want to put Fume on that Widowmaker. He's so talented that you want to get that value out of it. However, it also means that Core and Krill have been doing quite well in the main tank, and we saw Core also getting some crucial picks. As we said, when in doubt, goes it out. Thank you very much. Fume going out to the game looking for his mana blades.
It's a defensive Ana goats coming out here, and we have already saw the trend of huge anti-nades hitting here.
Indeed.
So they're probably expecting a similar ghost composition out. So they already took the Ana to possibly denade here.
Indeed.
However, from the other side, we do see the Fusion University composition.
Yes. Getting this dive going with Genji and Sombra indeed. However, there's no illusion to raise people around. As we say that, I can see Core, I can see Dark Dagger, I can see them all sneaking about. Sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky. Krill taking up a baited position, maybe up front now. Okay, he's just going with his team. Going up top now.
He's gonna bait a bit.
Bait a bit. Let's see if they'll actually manage. Core using that shield to his advantage, tries to peek around the corner. They might see him now. Yeah, they see the goats come. And they instantly think like, well, that's rough. And Core instantly lands the fire truck on the Choi, and Nervos gets taken out by Krill momentarily. It's exactly the start of blue team need to get into this map.
Yes, exactly. The aggressive holds from a Goats or tank heavy composition is what really is dominant in this.
As we say that, few matches that take down battle plans, and the red team's D.Va got back into the mech Nervos, so the hack comes in onto Krill. This is kind of the time where they can kind of reset because their spawn is so close and get this damage going.
Exactly, but they're not backing off. They're not backing off here.
Not entirely, but their spawn is also right there. But Core once again takes down Choi. Crucial pick once more, getting all the healing out. However, later Ramsey also falls to Iridium Miner. I must give it to Red Team.
Primary source of healing is gone.
And instantly, Iridium Miner against Triple Tank has that primal rage ready to go, keeping Core out of the fight. However, that does mean that Core being knocked about to the underground now. And he lands the charge.
Which is going to win?
Oh, it's Iridium Miner. That one ult just landed.
Well,
that
the
1000 HP.
From the hammer, it seems.
Well, I would say it's also the 1000 HP bonus that you get from Primal Rage, which definitely plays its part.
Yes.
However, later Ramsey has that nano boost ready, and Core also has that Earth Set ready. Key managed to farm up that wonderful big anti-nade. Whereas if we look at Red Team, the only ult they have is a regular blade. There's no nano online just yet. And Nervos finally gets back into the mech again. Core tries to go for the shot here. It does land onto Choi instantly again. However, Key gets taken out with that ultimate. Crucial there. 2 picks now in favor of Red Team. This is your chance, but Amigo B also gets taken down.
Even.
Equal fight, and it's looking like anyone's good, but it's very rough without the Senyata to get the damage going, and Choi is also now with his team. There's no healing
really available.
But he gets taken out by Plotkin. Now it's Red Team for the taking here. They got the close spawns and they got the picks.
Here if they wanted to.
They can also farm the nano like as Choi just gets out of spawn, sees 2 very low HP tanks in front of him, and he has it. However, this will buy a lot of time for Key to get his team back into the fight. That's exactly what we'll be doing soon. In the meantime, Red Team is set up and they're looking to go, and there comes the blade, there comes the nano and the D.Va bomb. Oh, solo craft and D.Va bomb. That's how you deal with a nano blade right there. However, still the favor is in Red Team because they take down both Lady Ramsey, and they also take down one of the supports there. Key does not have his picture of a line. Core takes down Iridium Miner just as the Transcendence gets committed. That's rough, but Krill does manage to get taken out by Nervos right there.
Oh, the sleep coming in.
Onto Core, this is the focus fire coming in. Core getting back onto Winston.
Quite high on energy. He'll be able to shred everything if he's kept up.
He might be able to, but and then again, Red Team is playing around the cover so effectively here. There's not really anything to farm, but as I said, the D.Va bomb and the anti-nade comes in. Nervos forced to use that ultimate just to remake.
They're close to a Graviton. They want to commit this Graviton as soon as they can.
Red Team has to get into this fight, have to confirm it. They're giving too much time to this Goats competition to get back into their fray. And then yet another Graviton comes in. Fume and Nervos in there again. Instantly Fume taken down, and Boostio comes in. Key looking to farm up a new ultimate right there. In the meantime, Iridium Miner using Primal Rage in the background, but it will not be enough.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, of course, surviving it. Okay, well.
Iridium Miner with a crucial last second butt jump. As a crucial last second butt jump, it's the best way to ever get a kill. However, we're seeing some swaps now, but what I want to see from Red Team, they have to hardcore commit onto this fight, because yeah, you get like 1 pick onto the Goats comp, and you allow them to cycle their abilities and their ultimates and all their healing resources, and it buys time for that set member to get back into the fight. They need to be very convincing here and there when I'm looking to see if they can maybe get a very good EMP with some normal follow-up there, but there's no ultimate to really combine it with as of yet.
Exactly. Interesting switch over to the McCree here.
Yeah, Nambus the Winston comes in, but he gets stunned, he also gets knocked back.
Oh, substruct.
And Core in the meantime takes down Fume, the crucial crackle element, and Battle Pants takes down Iridium Miner. Very well played there by Core to find the McCree, isolate him, and take the stinger out of the attacker. It's only 15 seconds to go, and they need to get back quickly, but Amigo B is also getting staggered out. 10 more seconds. They cannot lose anyone, but Nervos is about to lose
Nervos demacked.
And Iridium Miner now getting back onto the Amet. They need to touch. Sombra is kind of close. Nervos gets taken out of the mech from the
5
EMP lands, and yeah, finally Iridium Miner manages to touch, but he's the only one alive for his team. Still in spawn is Amigo B with the Transcendence. They need to get back into the fight, and now Fume Ontivis comes back, but the beat drop comes in, gets stunned up. In the meantime, Amigo B gets pushed back, gets knocked back. Will he be able to touch? He will be able to, but will it matter? I think not. In the meantime, a new D.Va flies in. It's all or nothing here for LFT. They want to get into this next round, and it will not help too much. Plusky on the far, it doesn't manage to touch in time. And man,
another full hold on Dorado here.
Indeed, that Goats comp doing wonders for them. And that is match point right now. If they manage Blue Team to cap it out here, that means that they will be going to the semi-finals.
Exactly. Blue Team running the Ana Goats
to great effect.
To great effect here. Really impressive what they're able to do here. Right, but will they run in on offense though?
Indeed, we'll see what they come up with. They have a lot of options at their disposal, but it's mostly because they can just kind of pick their fight, if you will. Like, hey, they're running this comp, I'll just swap. I have 4 minutes anyways. They only need to cap like about halfway leading into point
It's
A,
true.
which is very winnable, of course.
Only 4 minutes to cap, about halfway to point A. This is... You couldn't ask for a more favorable time bank and for a more favorable point to cap.
Indeed, and
Because-
at match point is
Ready?
exactly what you want.
Ready for battle.
And certainly at match point as well.
Dark Dagger getting onto the
Defending side
Symmetra. Will he stick to it, though?
going-
I'm wondering.
This is also a very interesting combo.
Yeah, going
because,
back to
again,
that Hanzo Junkrat again, just like we saw in Volskaya. You know what, Junkrat, traditionally on this point, very strong.
Incoming.
Yes, exactly, but you have no hit scans to do with the potential Pharah. Even on Dorado here, you also see a lot of Pharah play coming out, so they should have expected
times.
something.
Could be, but then
However-
again, they don't have all the luxuries at their disposal. And judging by how they did on Volskaya, I can see that LFT would make this swap right now. That they would go for this
Exactly
composition.
true. And I think they're lucky as well. Team Blue is running double shield.
I think Leader Rams will
Still
swap
5
back
more seconds.
soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
well there you go.
However,
You'll
they
see-
are without a Lucio, which means that Junkrat can get a lot of damage alongside Hanzo, of course.
Okay, so you will see Triple Tank Hanzo coming out here, which is also quite an interesting composition here.
Definitely, and without a Hammond means they're just farming for. I think they're just farming for the Grab Dragon combo and the Grab Bomb combo. However,
Possibly,
they do not have a speed boost to really help out their tanks, so it means that Q might be able to farm up his ultimates quite quickly, but will it be enough help to sustain them? As we said, Fume gets taken out by Dark Dagger, and since
Beautiful
there's no
dive.
mercy, it's going to be very rough to coordinate. Amigo B is already kind of on the Lucio. He needs to stay alive now. Plusky needs to be kept alive. He's the only source of damage they have right now, and he needs to come up massive for his
Core
team.
going in again.
Need the nade lands onto Iridium Miner, and his team does, so they will have a lot of healing coming up right now. Choi is definitely getting the healing going. Plusky looking to contest just a tiny bit, trying
Exactly,
to
but
rotate
they're
towards
getting a
point right
lot of progress on the card already, and they need to contest this.
Indeed. In the meantime, Plusky takes down Creek, Crucial, but in the back left, Hanzo is going onto Fume right now, trying to get a lot of pressure onto him. Plusky falls to Dark Dagger. In the meantime, Fume is back. He needs to come up big for his team now. Fume also falls. No more DPS alive for Red Team. It's all or nothing right now. Do or die.
It's all or nothing. This Zarya needs to pop off huge
Indeed,
with that
Iridium
energy.
Miner finds a crucial kill, and so does Amigo B. They're looking to get back into this. They get Naraball's Nano Boost, and they are looking to hold on for now. But once again, a
They
crucial 5-star from
narrowly
the Iridium
hold
Miner.
here.
Narrowly
Yeah, they
hold.
narrowly hold here on first point,
But-
and it's working out. It's working out for them. They're even pushing
But-
back. They get a late stagger onto Dark Dagger.
Good
This
stagger,
is
but
huge.
look at the ultimates. Core, Lady Ramsey, Dark Dagger, Key, and Battle Pants all have their ultimate coming up. The only one that's not close is Krill. However, as we said, the graph combos are also getting very close for Red Team. They need to get just the final 25% in, and then they can get
Hey, hang
themselves
on,
going.
he's not close. I think he's at 100% already.
Is he not?
Big 6 coming
Big
up.
6, easy. However, Krill is not quite there yet. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Fume and Plusky both getting into the 90%. Fume has his Dragon ready. They're looking to get this Grab Dragon combo going. And you know what? It's about the 2-minute mark. If they can get one going now, they might be able to get one during the last fight if it gets to that, which is very crucial for them. Core
Exactly.
jumps in.
Their main condition right now is this is a
Gets a
huge
big
grab.
shatter off!
Oh,
Transcendence is
3-man!
baited. Instantly get the Transcendence, and the shatter falls off.
Dragon is
The
eaten!
Dragon is eaten by Krill. However, there's still a good Riptide coming up from Plusky. Needs to come up big now. Takes down Plusky. Will the Riptide land? No, it will not. Everyone is down to 1 HP, but the Anthony lands just in time. Choi, now was going to see they need to get a fight win going here now. Will Amigo B commit this beat drop? His team is
They
under
still
severe
have
pressure.
the Dragon combo.
And they finally find it now, but now the ultimate comes in, the Antonate lands, and it would seem that blue team
Okay,
is going
there
to take
you
this match
go.
point right here. Only Lucio alive there up top the stall. And will it be enough? I think it will not be enough. Amigo be trying out his heart, but it's not going to be enough. That is a GG's. And that means that Nameless ääwූ will be going to the semi-finals. 2-0 win for them here. Very well played.
Exactly, very well played. On the back of that Graph Dragon combo. Great picks all around, and even like just incredible play here from Nameless ääwූ and LFT both. I'm
Indeed.
really impressed with this puck tourney. They've only had about a week to come together, and we're already seeing
Indeed.
play like this. Amazing. And also, Nameless ääwū with a last-minute sub of Core coming in.
He's doing
So-
very well for his team. Look at that 76%
Look at
kill
that.
participation. Last minute sub, he's doing the job correctly, that's for sure.
Exactly that, jeez.
Alright. That means, however, that our group stage is over. We will announce what teams will be going to the semi-finals quite shortly, and we'll set up a match schedule. In the meantime, we'll be back in about 30 minutes' time as our knockout stages, our semi-finals. That is, will begin at 10:30 p.m. CET.
Yes. See you guys then.
Indeed.
Okay, Thomas muted now.
Yeah.
He and I will be switching.
Okay.
He,
Oh, okay.
he told me his stream was lagging again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't on his laptop, but people were complaining about it, and I just got PM from Archer, it was also.
Okay.
So I'll be going.
Yeah.
I watched the two teams. I really like Core, him subbing in, but also really his calling and everything.
Yeah.
He's keeping the team basically structured and everything, so I currently have him leading as MVP. But
Okay.
I haven't seen any of the other teams with calling and everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Nameless ääwූ got 1-1. They got 3 map wins in total. Nameless ääwū, they managed to pick 1 map. So, I think they're 3-1 like this. Correct? Got it.
Nameless ääwū.
Nameless ääwū. Like the things I put in, because someone said that they had 2 map losses, but they only dropped 1 map against the Ricardo Flickers.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
Okay.
may be my bad.
Let's see. Do we have any intel on the other team in their lobby? How things are going? Are they still playing?
I need to check Slap